few days ago, Taylor Swift released a music video for her song Opalite with the same concept. Obviously, she was able to expand on the idea in ways that I couldn't because she has resources and money that I don't necessarily have access to.
The Swift-Kelce universe just exploded. An indie Brooklyn artist is throwing major shade at Taylor Swift, claiming her new Opaline video copied a 2025 clip from Gabby's Bando. Is this inspiration or straight-up deja vu drama?
Really messed up. It does not feel good. She's gonna make a lot of money off of an idea that probably wasn't her.
Rumors are heating up. Taylor and Travis might be planning a secret Brit Awards date night, with the pop queen reportedly moving in full stealth mode across London and Manchester, maybe even gearing up for a red carpet takeover. Meanwhile, Kelce gave fans a hilarious glimpse into mom life, admitting she sometimes records her podcast with her baby tucked under her shirt. Glam, chaos, and drama, the Swift-Kelce universe never disappoints.
The number of times that I've had a guest, we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest pop on and I'll have our youngest underneath of my shirt.
On the music front, Taylor Swift crushed it again, named 2025's top-selling artist worldwide for a record 6th time. Meanwhile, in Italy, Jason Kelce went viral for holding a hilariously tiny beer while cheering on Team USA's women's hockey with Kylie at the Winter Olympics. Just when you thought the Swift-Kelce universe couldn't get any louder, boom! A Brooklyn indie artist threw some serious shade, and at the exact same time, Travis Kelce quietly stepped away from his podcast for a so-called short break. Convenient timing? The internet thinks so.
We've been talking to all the people we've always wanted to talk to, and we're looking forward to bringing those conversations to you guys. We have a short little break, but the episodes will be coming out.
Here's the tea, Gabby. The front woman of indie band Daffo isn't whispering. She's practically waving a neon sign. She claims Taylor Swift's new Opalite video feels way too familiar, like deja vu, just with a bigger budget. Back in April 2025, Gabby dropped her own video for Quick Fix, centered around a fake spray that magically solves all your problems. Think full-on 90s QVC infomercial vibes, campy commercial energy, and just a touch of chaos. Drama alert!
Of 2025, I released a music video for a song called Quick Fix. The whole premise of the video is that there's this spray called Quick Fix that could fix all of your problems, and then we shot it in kind of like a 90s QVC commercial kind of way.
Then Taylor Swift drops Opalite, and Gabby isn't holding back. She says it's basically her concept, just cranked up to stadium-level production with full Swift-sized money behind it. Sure, Taylor can take the idea bigger than any indie artist could dream of, but according to Gabby, the core vibe feels like a straight-up riff on her original video. Cue the internet side-eye.
A few days ago, Taylor Swift released a music video for her song Opalite with the same concept. Obviously, she was able to expand on the idea in ways that I couldn't because she has resources and money that I don't necessarily have access to, but more or less it looks like a complete rip to me.
She admitted it didn't sit right with her, saying it's frustrating to watch someone potentially cash in big on an idea she feels wasn't originally hers. Major indie artist vibes clashing with pop superstar power.
Really messed up. It does not feel good. She's gonna make a lot of money off of an idea that probably wasn't her.
She even put side-by-side clips for fans to play detective themselves. And trust me, both Swifties and indie supporters grabbed their popcorn immediately. Drama just hit peak levels.
These graphics that look really similar, and then there are other clips sitting at the table that might be a reach, but there's this other one of her sitting on the couch and turning off the TV.
Taylor Swift hasn't said a word, not a peep, while the drama unfolds. Meanwhile, Travis and Jason Kelce hit pause on their podcast, New Heights. And that tiny break? Oh, it sent wedding rumors into the stratosphere. Fans are connecting dots like it's a conspiracy board, zooming their magnifying glasses all the way to London, where whispers about a possible Brit Awards date night are heating up. After keeping things low-key post-Chiefs season, Taylor's moving like a stealth mode pop ninja. Travis popped up at Super Bowl events and swung golf clubs like a PGA Tour audition, while Taylor is basically in witness protection, socially. Professionally, she's still Thanos with a microphone, crowned 2025's top-selling artist worldwide for the 6th time, and 4 years straight at the top. Casual. Here's where it gets juicy. Insiders say Taylor flew into the UK with an entourage so massive it looked like a small traveling village, over 20 people, not just popping by for tea. Rumor has it she's tucked away in London, possibly heading to Manchester, conveniently timed with the Brit Awards on February 28th. Coincidence? The internet thinks not. She's nominated, she loves the Brits, and her team allegedly heads home right after the ceremony. Suspicious much? Like, nobody assembles the Avengers just to admire cathedral architecture. And Travis? That's the million-dollar question. The NFL calendar is clear. No game day excuse. If this turns into their first big red carpet moment since the engagement, cameras will explode, especially after he dabbled in her music world with that Opalite remix with DJ Chris Lake, which shot to #1 on iTunes. Insiders say Taylor has been hyping him up behind the scenes as her unofficial in-house DJ. And yes, he's celebrating like he just won another playoff game. Drama, glam, and music chaos. The Swift-Kelce universe is officially on.
I genuinely can't do that much more of that. Yeah, bang. I'm a Swiftie now.
While fans are busy tracking flights and decoding seating charts, over in Kelce land, things are gloriously chaotic and totally relatable. Enter Kylie Kelce, proving that while some juggle red carpets, she's juggling recording equipment and an actual human baby. On a recent podcast episode, she casually admitted that motherhood doesn't pause for production value. In fact, she's recorded full episodes with her youngest daughter tucked under her shirt like a tiny, adorable podcast intern. No green room, no nanny swap, just vibes, coffee, and a baby hitching a ride. And if that wasn't enough, this confession came while Kylie was in Aspen, trying snowboarding for the first time with Olympic athlete Jamie Anderson. Because, of course, why not add extreme sports to the Mama 4 resume? At one point, Jamie's daughter even crawled under Kylie's shirt mid-conversation, and instead of panicking, Kylie just shrugged, saying, "Yep, that's pretty on brand for my life." Insiders say she found the whole thing hilarious, and it's actually a regular occurrence when she records. Guests log on expecting hot takes and end up with surprise baby cameo energy. Chaos, comedy, and cute overload. That's a day in the life of Kylie Kelce.
Here you go.
This is on brand for us. The number of times that I've had we'll be recording a full podcast and I'll have a guest pop on and I'll have our youngest underneath of my shirt and fully in it. It's delightful.
Kylie and Jason welcomed their 4th daughter, Finley Finn Ann, last March, adding even more sparkle, chaos, and noise to a household already run by sisters Bennett, Elliot, and Wyatt. Their home? A beautiful circus, and Kylie is the ringmaster, armed with a microphone. She's been hilariously open about navigating weaning, joking that once teeth enter the chat, she draws a very firm line. Apparently, little Finley has held on to the breastfeeding era longer than her older sisters, and Kylie has made it clear, patience is key, but boundaries are non-negotiable. Chaos, laughs, and cute overload. Just another day in the Kelce household.
To be clear, there is a rough plan that eventually I will put my boobs back where they belong because 4 kids. That's all I have to say about that.
While Kylie Kelce is mastering the art of covert baby podcasting, Taylor Swift is proving that stealth mode pop ninjas don't just hide, they dominate charts like it's an extreme sport. The IFPI just crowned her 2025's top-selling global artist again, making it 6 times overall and 4 years running. That's right, she's basically the reigning queen of everything that streams or sells. Sources say the secret sauce isn't magic, relentless strategy, insane creative consistency, and an album that breaks sales records before most of us even finish breakfast. Her latest, The Life of a Showgirl, exploded with 3.5 million copies sold in week 1 and over 4 million total consumption units, including streams. Internationally, Taylor crushed it, setting records from Italy to Sweden.
And the lead single, The Fate of Oilia, didn't just chart, it camped out at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks straight, dominating dozens of countries worldwide. Meanwhile, the rest of the top 10 reads like a pop culture Avengers lineup. Stray Kids hitting their highest spot ever, Drake flexing his 11th top 10 run, The Weeknd staying consistent, Bad Bunny writing Super Bowl glory, and legends like Kendrick Lamar, Billie Eilish, and Lady Gaga reminding everyone that the music world is a ruthless Game of Thrones. And yes, all of this adds up to Taylor's bank account, currently estimated at $1.6 billion, making her the richest woman in music, the first artist ever to hit billionaire status purely off music and tours. The Aries tour played a huge role, but at this point, Taylor's basically CEO of everything. And while Taylor's counting streaming numbers like a video game high score, Jason Kelce is out in Italy, proving that Olympic vibes are all about giant personalities and tiny beer cans. He and Kylie hit the 2026 Winter Games in Milano Cortina, cheering on Team USA's women's hockey team demolishing Sweden 5-0 in the semis. But what blew up online? Not the scoreboard. It was Jason holding a Corona that looked like a thimble in his monster-sized hand. Fans went wild, and it went viral faster than you can say Power Couple Olympics edition. Jason swapped his usual USA sweater for the official hockey jersey because yes, even tiny beer optics require fashion. He even tried an Olympic bobsled ride because retirement from a 13-year NFL career doesn't mean slowing down. It just means adding winter sports to the highlight reel. Fans are still chuckling over the "how is that beer even real" energy, and memes exploded within minutes. Of course, Jason's no stranger to being enormous and entertaining. Since retiring from the Eagles in 2024 with a Super Bowl ring in 2018, he's become a Monday Night Football staple on ESPN and co-hosts the New Heights podcast with Travis. His laid-back, slightly chaotic persona translates perfectly to real life, whether he's doing beer laps during Super Bowl week in San Francisco or cheering in Italy with Kylie by his side. Meanwhile, Kylie is still running her multi-kid podcast empire, keeping the chaos in check. She probably gave Jason a side-eye the size of Milan when that tiny beer made rounds online. But somehow it all works. Her organized chaos meets his giant footprint, small beer energy. Fans are refreshing their feeds not for scores, but to see if Jason downs another mini beer while Kylie throws shade with perfect comedic timing. Winter Olympics? More like Kelce Olympics at this point. Epic, hilarious, chaotic, and totally endearing. That's peak Kelce energy.